Good morning, Destiny players, and welcome back to a new build video with the Hunter class. Apologies for no uploads here for the last month and a half. I was sucked into a wormhole and had an adventure with an alien world with a squirrel lady named Gloopa. I'm back, and today we get Frosty. I am Bladeburger, your local there's no laws against a Pokemon kind of guy. Do the usual that the algorithm demands, and let's get into the video. Do you like shurikens? Did you grow up watching Naruto and love how they threw shurikens that almost always never worked? Well, this build is for those who love working shurikens, you little edgelord you. This build is based around the Mask of Fealty, the new Hunter exotic added in Revenant. This exotic allows Withering Blades hits and bounces to make small stasis crystals. You also get a small refund of melee energy on each bounce in case you miss, like I do a lot. Additionally, using Withering Blades to shatter stasis crystals or frozen enemies makes a small spread of Withering Blades. You'd think that it would be easy, but it's not. Something about the tracking on projectile melees gets messed up in the final shape and they just don't land as well as they used to. Anyways, this build is very melee focused, so let's begin with the class. For class, Stasis Hunter. Prismatic is cool and all, but Stasis has better for this exotic. Abilities don't matter, pick what you please. For aspects, Grim Harvest. Killing enemies debuffed by stasis makes stasis shards, which give melee energy when picked up. You also get stacks of frost armor when collecting stasis shards. For our other aspect, it's a flex slot, but I'm running Winter Shroud, which allows dodges to slow nearby enemies, which speeds up your class ability regen. For fragments, Whisper of Fissures increases the AoE and damage of stasis shatters, good for breaking the small stasis crystals generated by the exotic. Whisper of Refraction, killing stasis debuffed enemies gives class ability energy. You're running Gambler's Dodge, right? You should be. Whisper of Chill, stasis weapon kills have a chance to make a stasis shards. Underrated. Whisper of Impetus, dealing damage with the stasis melee, reloads stowed weapons and gives a short reload speed buff. Whisper of Conduction, stasis shards track to you. So there's the class, now let's talk weapons and stats. For weapons, the Bold Endings and Wicked Implement are the top choices for primaries. Both are great. For other weapons, rocket sidearms. They'll be insane until Heresy, where they'll be nerfed into oblivion, so use them while you can. For stats, 100 mobility for dodge cooldown is good. You're definitely using Gambler's Dodge for the melee recharge, so you gotta get back quick. Speaking of quick, let's talk mods. The mods here are kickstart based, so we have a lot of orb generation sources or ways to gain armor charges. Let's begin. On Helmet, double hands on, giving us more super energy on power and melee kills. We also have a Harmonic Siphon, where multi-kills with stasis weapons make an aura power. On Arms, double heavy-handed. Power and melee kills makes an aura power with a 5-second cooldown. We also have Focusing Strike. Power melee hits give class ability energy. Woo. On Boots, Invigoration. Orb pickups give melee energy. We also have Elemental Charge. Class collectibles like stasis shards fill an invisible bar. When the bar is full, you get an armor charge. The final mod on Boots is Recuperation, giving a chunk of health on orb pickup. Good for sticky situations. On class item, double utility Kickstart. Using our class ability refunds energy as long as we consume an armor charge. The more armor charges consumed, the more energy back. We also have Reaper. Dodging allows the next weapon kill within 10 seconds to make an aura power. So there's all the mods, and here's the usual overview. Leave a thank you Burger-chan woo in the comments if you get this far. I will find you if you don't. Anyways, let's get to how this build plays. This build is very strong in the stasis-based season. While I usually don't make builds around artifact perks as I prefer build videos that'll be watchable the next season, this season's artifact take this build up a notch. It's a strong build made stronger. You just gotta hit with your blades and all the power flows. Fortunately, if you miss, you get a refund of some energy. The stasis crystal shattering makes more blades, it's just icing on this build. Not really needed, but it's good. In playtest, I was almost constantly able to throw a blade. The regen of shards combined with the Gambler's Dodge and all the synergies we have to affect our class ability combine so well to make this build lethal. Assuming you can land your blades, of course. Try this build out for yourself today and let me know how it does. I do read all comments. Thank you all for coming and watching. Bladeburger, out.